Well, the Zack Snyder DCEU hits keep coming, and now it's time to talk about Henry Cavill returning as Superman. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and I got a little update on Henry Cavill's Superman. But first, I wanted to remind everybody, if you're looking for your place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in those characters we love, make sure you hit that like button and press subscribe. Well, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that this week has been huge for DC Films fans. Earlier this week, Zack Snyder had a watch party for the first DCEU movie, Man of Steel, and was actually joined by Henry Cavill himself. Now, at the end of this, they did a bit of a Q&A with fans, and at the end of that, they dropped the big news that they were finally going to release the Snyder Cut. Now, we've been talking about this all week, but then this evening we got some pretty interesting news. Now, we're seeing the story at the wrap and over on Deadline, so I know that it's probably happening, but the final bow on this present is not complete. Now, what all these sites are reporting is that Henry Cavill is currently in talks to return to Warner Brothers as Superman. Details are scant at this time, but apparently what we're talking about is a 2-picture deal with a cameo, or maybe more cameos. It's unclear. Now, there has been some conflicting information coming out. Justin Kroll from Variety added to the story actually during the recording of this video, and it does provide a little bit of a different perspective. He is saying that Cavill is only signing for a cameo, and he would likely appear with characters that he had previous ties with, such as Aquaman or Shazam. He's definitely not in the Wonder Woman movie or Black Adam, and another Man of Steel movie may be a little bit off, so it might be too early to have a full-fledged celebration, but having Cavill back in the game is probably a good thing to many fans. Now, the British actor made his first appearance as Superman in 2013's Man of Steel 7 years ago, followed by Batman vs Superman and Justice League. And he actually had a planned cameo in Shazam, but that didn't work out. Now, DC Films has been through a lot of changes, but last week that seemed to finally come to a head with Zack Snyder announcing the release of his Justice League project. It does appear to be the perfect time for Cavill to make a return. Now, currently, Cavill is starring in Netflix's The Witcher, so obviously he would have to work these obligations into any future work at Warner Brothers. We surely would not want a repeat of Mustache Gate. Now, there have been a lot of rumors the last couple months that Cavill had been replaced, and I gotta say, I was one of those people that thought these rumors were probably true. There's a ton of fan love for Henry Cavill out there as Superman, so I'm pretty happy to see this happen. So what do you guys think of Henry Cavill returning to the big screen as the Man of Steel? And what do you think this means for the future of DC Films? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.